What's up? Happy Friday. Chat. I ain't go to work for 3 days this week, and I feel like I was there for 5. I hope everybody had a great week. Happy New Year once more. One more for the good. One more for the one more. Hey, everybody, come on in. Look, this is short. I mean, it was not impromptu, but I wasn't going to go live. I didn't really have a whole lot to talk about. I still don't have a whole lot to talk about, but I do want to do my follow up to what we talked about yesterday. We ain't gonna spend a whole lot of time on it, but we're gonna follow up. I do have an apology to give. And I will give my apology. I know I don't have no problem coming down here when I'm wrong or when I misunderstand something. Y'all know I don't have no problem clearing it up. So I'm gonna do that. And just a few quick little hit or miss type things. And then we're gonna get on out of here because I have a lot of content to get out in the next 72 hours because we're supposed to have bad weather here tomorrow. So I don't really think I'm going anywhere tomorrow. I picked up my groceries today. It went from snow to sleet to a mixture to just rain. So I think by the afternoon it'll be okay. But who wants to go out if you don't have to go out, right? So anyway, hey everybody, let me say hi to the people. Okay. What's up, Mia? Hey, Callie girl. Cora Pittman, Miss Sharon. Hey, lovely True Red, Natty Spencer. What's up, Nay? You had a root canal? How you feeling? Hey Marnie. What's up, Tina? Hey, Tina Renee. What's up, Lamont? Hey, Ella, Miss Baythay. What's going on? Just finished watching Ice Cube 30 minutes ago. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Hey, Cindy. Ebbs, did I already say hi to you? What's up, Ebbs? What's up, So Jeff? Hey, boo. Hey, Jonathan. So Jeff, I woke up this morning to the nonsense, honey. The RuPaul starts. I hope I can stay awake long enough to watch it. Oh, child. Right, we got RuPaul, we got Raising Canaan, we got Bell Collective. I got a lot of content tonight, and I'm already behind. So we're not going to be here long because at first I said I wasn't going to go live at all, that this was just going to be all tonight I was just going to do reviews. You leaving Costco? We're supposed to have a storm tomorrow too. I'm fine. Okay. You leaving child, you a Costco shopping somebody. I ain't never seen somebody that's by themselves go to Costco as much as you go to Costco. It is just you. And now you got the dog. It is just you and that puppy. What do you need to go to Costco for? I ain't lying. She stay at Costco. But okay, if you like it, I love it, girl. Listen, So Jeff, I have opinions, but I'm not gonna say them because I ain't really trying to have no beef with nobody. I don't have the energy for it. I don't. I'm just gonna keep my opinion to myself. Will you be safe, Nay? You want a snowstorm? Why? I want a snowstorm during the week. I don't want one on Saturday. I want one during the week when I don't have to go out in it. All right, a couple of announcements. First of all, tomorrow, Abby, if you are available to do that, can you drop the link to Kiss My Cheeks TV? Tomorrow, the RuPaul Drag Race panel will begin tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard, 6 o'clock Central Standard Time on Kiss My Cheeks TV. Abby's going to drop the link. If you, I know you sound like you were laying down, so if you can't get to it, let me know. I'll drop it. The new season of RuPaul's Drag Race starts on tonight. How Cube prove you right? He did. We'll talk about it right then. You don't think what Ice Cube said proves what I said yesterday? I literally said what he said, but we'll get to that. Child, we'll get to it right then. We'll get to it. So meet me there tomorrow. There's the link right there, you guys. So we're gonna be on Kiss My Cheeks. Excuse me. We're gonna be on Kiss My Cheeks TV next tomorrow night to talk about the first episode of season 16 of RuPaul's Drag Race. We're gonna get into the things. Monday night is the return of the Whether You Like It or Not panel right here on my channel. It is my turn. So we will be here to discuss the Real Housewives of Potomac down to my channel on Monday at 8:15-ish. 8:15-ish. Because y'all know what the people do. Like I said, usually, y'all, we are backstage. We are just running our mouth. We are usually backstage, but we are running our mouth. So we got to be better about paying attention to the clock and not getting caught up in our own conversations. Because usually we are backstage on time. Next Tuesday, I will go live. Unless something happens between now and next Tuesday, I will go live after the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City reunion, because I feel like we're going to have things to talk about. All right. What's up, Mo Media? Hey. Mo said he hit like on the way in. The rest of y'all, we got 100 people in the room. There's seats down front. Okay, my members, y'all going up to the top. I mean, y'all go to the VIP section, and if you need to, partake of the things, you're going upstairs. Okay, smoke rises, so y'all stay at the top. Okay, but there's definitely some seats down front. We're a little light today. Is anyone watching Hoochie Daddies on Tubi? I can promise you I'm not. Okay. All right. Last call. This is gonna be my last call. For hold on. Let me get my speaker. This is the last call for the 12 days of Christmas. So let me make one final call. Again, some of you I have heard from, and your gifts are on the way. But let me do my last call for the people who I have not heard from. Okay. Let me go down. And if you've sent me an email, my apologies, but I will double check one last time for the get down. Miss Old School, I need you to send me an email. I need you to put it in the subject. 12 Days of Christmas, day number 2, along with an address where I can send your gift. Karma Killers, I need you to send me an email. In the subject, I need you to write 12 Days of Christmas, day number 3. And I need you to put in the subject matter, I need you to put an address where I can send your gift. Jessica Lewis. Did I hear from Jessica? I'll double check that, Jessica, but I feel like maybe I had not heard from you, Jessica. But if you sent me an email, I am gonna, like I said, I'm gonna double check before I hold on, where's my pen? Okay. I'm gonna double check. I know I heard from Anna. I'll double check. Jessica, if I've heard from you, then disregard. I have your email. Authentically Young number 8. I need you to email me. I need you to write in the 12 Days of Christmas, day number 8 in the subject line. And I need you to put an address and a phone number. I mean, and a name. I mean, if you want me to write Authentically Young, I can. I'm okay with that. But I need an address where I can send your gift. Brandon, I got your email. And Powerful, I'm not sure if I got Powerful's email, but I need to hear from Powerful. So I can send you your gift. Again, I need you to put it in the subject, 12 Days of Christmas, day number 11. Along with an address and a number. I keep saying number and a name. All right. Last but not least is Kia from DC. I'm going to tell you the truth. I have not checked my email in the last couple of days. So if you emailed me this week, I didn't see it. But I need you. Excuse me, y'all. I don't know why I got this tickle in my throat. I need you to do the same, but I need you to write day number 12 in the subject line. Day number 12 in the subject line, and an address where I can send you your gift. And then the bonus gifts was Tamara and Nichelle 1. I need you to send me an email, and I need you to write book in the subject. You did? Okay, kid, and I got you, baby. Then I got you. Yours will be going out today. Listen. Yours will be going out today, my love. I had to wait till Friday. You know what happened on Friday. So on Friday, today is Friday. You know what happened on Friday. So yours will be going out today. And my apologies, because again, I didn't look at my email. I didn't look at my email because I knew I wasn't mailing it until today. Okay. Tamara and Nichelle, I need to hear from you so you can get your book. Tamara, yep, Tamara. Tamara, yes, you want a book. You were part of the bonus. So I need you to email me your a name, an address where I can send it, and a book. You will get a book from the book stash. You'll get a book from the book stash. I'll be putting that. I'll probably go to the post office one day next week. I was going to go tomorrow, but they talking about it's going to be rain, snow, sleet, hail, and everything else. So I'll go to the post office on Monday. If it's not too bad when I wake up in the morning, I may drive down to the post office because I still got to mail Niecy her gift too. So I may go, but if I wake up and it's a bunch of mess, I ain't going. I'm going to tell you now, I ain't going. I'll go on Monday. And Nichelle, Nichelle1. I need to hear from you as well. Okay. All right. And that is the last call. If I do not hear from the people that I said I need to hear from, if I don't hear from you by midnight, then the next time that we have a tribe meeting, I will pull new names out of the box. So and I know I'm taking up some time, y'all. Bear with me. Thank you for your patience. But just so I make sure that everybody's on the same page and all hearts are aligned, I will be pulling a replacement for Miss Old School, a replacement for Karma Killer. I'm gonna double check Jessica, but I don't think I've heard from Jessica. I'm gonna double check Jessica. And authentically young and powerful. Okay, then you gifts automatically go to me and Tracy. No, that's not how that's gonna work. It's ReallyBthePodcast at gmail.com. Tamara, ReallyBthePodcast at gmail.com. You write it in the chat. I don't know where I get that little tickle from. ReallyBthePodcast at gmail.com. Okay. All right, Really B, you sound like you're reading announcements. I do, right? I sound like I'm reading the church announcements, honey. I feel like I'm reading the church. I told you, every time I think about the church announcements, I think about that lady doing the church announcements at my church one time, and she was reading about one of the usher boys was going to do something, and she was reading their flyer, and she said there will be hors d'oeuvres. Baby, I sat there, I said, hors d'oeuvres. And for a quick second, I was like, I never had hors d'oeuvres before. What is a hors d'oeuvre? And then I thought about it. I said, is she trying to say hors d'oeuvres? Baby, I ain't never gonna forget that one. She was serious. She said there will be hors d'oeuvres. Somebody must have tapped her on her shoulder, child, because she cleaned it up. She came back and cleaned it up later on, but baby, somebody must have tapped her on her shoulder and said, it's hors d'oeuvres. Baby, she said hors d'oeuvres, and I was done. Baby, I didn't know you were sick. Oh, I'm sorry, Abs. I hope you feel better, my love. I hope you feel better. Okay. Now let's get into these things. I don't have a lot to tell y'all today, but let's get into. I got a few hot spots, and then we're gonna get to this Ice Cube situation. My brother-in-law says hors d'oeuvres. Baby, I cackle. And y'all know I don't have no sense, right? I don't have no sense anywhere. I don't act right in church. I don't act right nowhere. So I was sitting in church and she said hors d'oeuvres, baby, and I said, and I was looking at the people like, y'all just gonna let her say that? Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. We're just gonna pretend like that's a word. I really was like, I was really sitting there like, pretend like that's a word. Hors d'oeuvres. That's what we doing. Bad. Like in my mind, I just couldn't stop it. Woo! I don't know. You said I was trying not to laugh. I feel like, I didn't laugh out loud, but I feel like I cackled a little bit in my hand a little bit. You know, I did that little, I think I did that. I think I might have did that. And I think the problem was, because I can see somebody mispronouncing the word if they never seen it before. I think the problem was, for a second in my mind, I was like, oh, I never had hors d'oeuvres before. Like for a quick second, I was thinking, wow, I never had that. Woo! So that's like when I be sitting in my meetings. I'm not the person to sit next to at a meeting. I'm not the person to make eye contact with in a meeting, because I am that person that'll be in a meeting like this. They say something stupid, I'll be like, my principal says it to me all the time. I'll be like, stop looking at me like that. I'll be like, stop saying stupid shit. We can solve this problem. And yes, I do talk to my principal that way. My principal's a Kappa. I had him shimmying in the parking lot today as I was leaving work. Shout out to the Kappas. Happy Founders Day to the Kappas. A special shout out to L Teddy 27. Special shout out. But I sure did. I said, can I get a shimmy on my way home? I had him shimmying in the parking lot, chat. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry, Jonathan. Happy Founders Day to you, my love, little brother. No, you my big brother. Happy Father's. Lord, I can't get out. Happy Founders Day to my big brother. I had to reach out to my other big brother today. Send him a shimmy. My sister has a side eye that will bust out laughing. I believe it. We would get in trouble if we worked together. We probably would, Kim. We probably would, yeah. All right, let me get to my phone. Okay, y'all know how we do. I just be screenshotting stuff. All right. I guess I'll start with a story that's going to probably piss people off, and I'll end with a story that's going to probably piss people off. So let me start with this story right here. We know that Kevin Hart is suing Tasha K, right? Yesterday, everybody made a big deal about, Kevin Hart's attorney is finding her shell company. Kevin Hart's attorney, he amended the complaint so he could find her shell company. Y'all, that's not what happened. Y'all want to know the truth? Y'all want to know what happened? Now I can't take credit for this. Pam gave me this little tidbit. I hope she don't be mad that I said that she gave it to me. But y'all know where I got it from, child. When Kevin Hart's attorney first filed the lawsuit, if you watched Pam go through the lawsuit over on her channel, she said it when she read through the lawsuit. Excuse me. In the original lawsuit, not where's the bunny, LaShandra, I ain't doing this with you. When Kevin Hart's attorney first filed the lawsuit, he named Tasha K and Kibi Studios. Kibi Studios no longer exists. Kibi Studios, Tasha K, I don't know what she did with Kibi Studios, but Kibi Studios is defunct. They have started a new company under a different name, like Yell, something like that. So all the attorney did was to amend the complaint to change it from Kibi Studios to the appropriate company that they now operate under. Because remember, Tasha K's situation is set up now that she is an employee of the company that her husband runs. So basically, all he did was amend the complaint to reflect the appropriate name of the company that Tasha K works for. Y'all with me? Y'all following me? So all that sensational headline, Kevin Hart's attorney is going to find the money that Tasha K is hidden. He going to find the same money that Cardi B looking for. And let's be clear. First of all, he ain't even won a lawsuit yet. But if he were to have won a lawsuit, he still got to get in line behind Cardi B, child. She's currently in bankruptcy. There's really nothing anybody can do to her right now because she's in bankruptcy. Until that bankruptcy gets dismissed or whatever they do with bankruptcy, there's nothing anybody can do anyway. Like, it sounds good and we all got excited. Me too. We did a live about it. Remember? We talked about it. We did a whole thing about it. But at the end of the day, once the dust settles, there's really nothing that Kevin Hart's attorney really can do until this whole bankruptcy situation is resolved. And even if they go to trial and Kevin Hart wins, which I don't think he will, because honestly, we talked about this lawsuit. I really think Kevin Hart running the play, but that's a whole nother conversation. Even if he were to win, you still getting in line behind the $4 million lady. So, child, let me tell you something. Tasha got more sense than people think. Well, I mean, okay. All right. So I wanted to clear that up. So that's going to probably piss some people off because they're going to be like, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay, Tamara, I got your email, my love. You don't know what you're talking about. Okay, well, I mean, I got that straight from an attorney who read the court case. So if you disagree with me, you disagree with Pam, you go have that conversation with her. Okay. Nigel, the producer that Paula Abdul is suing for SA, he has stepped down as a producer for So You Think You Could Dance. Now, let's be clear about a couple of things. Number one, I mean, I'm really, I wasn't shocked about him stepping down. I was actually more shocked that So You Think You Could Dance was still coming on TV. I didn't know it still came on TV. Did y'all know that So You Think You Could Dance still comes on TV? I did not know that. Right. I didn't know the show was still on. But Nigel, was it Lithgow? He is out at So You Think You Can Dance after Paula Abdul claims of SA. Again, I didn't even know that the show still came on. Now it must be on Tubi. Oh, y'all are funny. Now it must be on Tubi. Ciao. Now it must be on Tubi. Okay. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, let me go. Let me go through my screenshots because y'all know I screenshot stuff. This is just a dump day. Only reason why I'm going live is so we can talk about Ice Cube because I did want to address that. But I think I might have a few other things to share with y'all. Kevin Hart, I just talked about that. Okay, I think we only got like two more things to talk about. Okay, I do. Do I want to talk about this? I don't even know if I care. I don't think I care. Do y'all care about Erin from the Real Housewives of New York? The reboot. Do y'all care about her not paying her rent? Let me know if y'all care. Put a one in the chat if y'all want to know. Y'all let me know if y'all want to know. Chat. Really Dance Competition Series So You Think You Can Dance has been renewed for season 18 at Fox. Yep, it's coming back March the 14th. I mean, March the 4th. Okay, thanks, Abby. All right, I see a couple of ones. Okay, well, if the tribe want to know, then I will deliver. So, Erin from the Real Housewives of New York reboot, she has been accused of not paying her rent at her New York City, luxury apartment. So this is her response to her landlord saying she owe him like $43,000 in rent. Okay. Thank you, Ariel Dia. I appreciate it. You ain't late, girl. We still in the 15. We still in the 15. She says, I want to take a moment to address what you may have been reading in the news cycle about me and Abe. Unfortunately, New York City has a serious issue with landlords neglecting their buildings and their basic responsibilities to provide adequate living for their tenants. This is an issue that does not discriminate, and there were serious issues due to failed updates and basic maintenance that impacted our family during our lease. We spent months, excuse me, we spent months in an unfit apartment with broken promises. We poured a lot of hard work and significant amount of our own personal money into what was supposed to be our long-term home. The additional changes were to be made by the landlord, and when conditions worsened, we hired a well-known tenant attorney that advised us to withhold rent until such issues were remedied and an appropriate abatement was agreed upon, which would also incur late fees. This is a common practice with legal rights as tenants in New York City. Yeah, you just have to put your rent into an escrow account while you're going through the process, right? Okay. We continued to follow up for months to resolve the issue. There was zero response, and we have receipts to prove that we tried to rectify before moving. It's been 6 months with no communication until this week when they filed a lawsuit. This could have been settled amicably if they would have responded to any of our outreach. As someone who works in real estate and has been a landlord, I am appalled at his behavior, yet not surprised. There are a few thousand of New Yorkers who have had similar experiences and unfortunately have limited resources or knowledge to fight back. I hope that my current situation be a lesson to landlords to take better care of their hardworking tenants that live in their buildings. This should not happen to anyone. I'm proud of me and my husband for taking a stand. Girl, thank you, Kylie girl. Now, Aaron, I believe what you're saying. Okay, you got a slumlord. Okay, and what she's trying to say is that just because I live in an expensive building and I got a lot of money, it doesn't change the fact that this landlord is not appropriately handling the business of the land and the lording. I get that. But girl, you're not a martyr. Like you're not a martyr. Your landlord didn't fix the light switch and you didn't pay your rent. Like I mean, I don't know what he didn't do. I don't know what he did do. I don't know what he didn't do. But girl, you did not have to send. You didn't have to send this though. You didn't have to send the soliloquy though. You did not have to send the soliloquy. We didn't need the 4-paragraph explanation. Just say landlord didn't fix the things he was supposed to fix. We didn't pay the rent. We put it in escrow. We moved out. We got a new apartment. He wouldn't respond to us. And now he's trying to embarrass me. Because that's really what it's about. He filed a lawsuit to try to embarrass her. Champ. Moving on. I asked y'all if y'all wanted to know before I asked y'all. I did. Now, yesterday we did a second live. Y'all had a double header yesterday. And in the second live, we talked about, is Bravo running a play on us with this whole Monica Garcia and all of that other stuff, right? Now, honestly, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I think they are. I think Bravo is running a play. Well, Jen Shaw, it's Jen Shaw, y'all. Uh-oh, that was Scotty. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Jen Shaw released a statement. Now, let's remember, you guys, Jen Shaw is not running her own account. But Jen Shaw released a statement and she said, I'm sorry. She released a statement saying that she did tell Bravo about the cease and desist letter and about the troll account that Monica had. Now, that's what she's saying. I'm going to read you an excerpt from this letter. It says, these examples include casting an individual that was given a cease and desist back in 2021, in which the production company and network were sent a copy of at that time, allowing various guests to come on a weekly variety show and imply Jen's involvement in a physical attack that did not occur. Even sending certain cast members to try and rekindle with Jen or close family members in hopes of getting added to her video call list for what we can all assume was a storyline for season 4. Those instances were all met with a no reply as Jen continues to work on her own personal growth and change as promised at sentencing. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That's what I said last night. I said it last night that I believe that Jen Shaw let production know about this troll account. I really do. I do. Now I could be wrong. Just because I believe it don't make it true, but I could be wrong, but I believe it. I absolutely believe that Jen let production know about this troll account. I do. And the fact that Jen knew who was running the troll account is all the more reason why I think she let production know who it was. That's my truth. Now, if this were a situation where this was just another account trolling her, maybe not. But the fact that she knew who it was, she sent them a cease and desist letter, and she knew who was running the account. I absolutely believe she told production. I do. Now, again, we know that Jen is a liar, but I believe that. Okay. People who got that kind of money, Katrina, people pay that kind of money all the time for houses and stuff. Now, I ain't saying I would, but Lord Loretta tried to tell me who this Monica person is, and no thank you. Huh? Lord Loretta tried to tell me who this Monica person is. Anyway, I don't even be entertaining Ebby. When Ebby be like, who's that? What's that? You know why I don't be answering Ebby? Because I'll get halfway through the story and she be like, I don't care. So you asked me, Then you turn around and be like, I don't care. So Jeff says, sorry, I don't watch the show, but I know some tea. So Jen was the one who told Heather about the account then. I think Heather knew. I don't believe. I'm starting to feel like that. It was still a great finale. It was still a great finale. But there's a part of me that really feels like they playing in our faces. Because I believe they knew that Monica was running that account. How did half the internet know it was Monica and production didn't? Because I was listening to Bravo Docket today. They knew it was Monica. They figured out it was Monica. Like, how everybody know it was Monica except for the people that's right there with her every day? I don't know. I just think they running the play. But bravo. I mean, bravo. It was well played. Well played. Well played. Okay. I try and wait until you get to the end of the story to be your face tells me before your mouth does. Okay. Yeah, I'm still reviewing it. I'm just behind on all my reviews, L Love. I'm trying to get caught up on everything this weekend. I'm behind on everything. Yeah, but I'm trying to get caught up this weekend. Probably good that the weather's gonna be bad because then I can sit in the house, child. So, all right. With that being said, let's get into this last situation. It was just really the only reason why I came down here to talk to y'all. Hold on. Oh Lord. Y'all stupid. I'm sorry. You waiting on you're waiting on Raising Canaan. You know you can watch it on demand. It drops at midnight on demand. I'm about to watch it as soon as I get over here. All right. What up, Pam? I just dropped your name a few minutes ago, girl. I don't know if you was in the bushes and you heard me, but I dropped your name. I dropped your name a few minutes ago, girl. All right. Now I'm gonna let y'all listen. Now you know me and Ice Cube used to be married, but we had to get a divorce. You know, it was all over that whole Donald Trump thing. However, comma, he came down and he dropped the word to the people. So I'm gonna let y'all hear what Ice Cube had to say as it relates to this whole Cat Williams situation. And then I'm gonna give y'all my opinion. I'm gonna give y'all my opinion. You ain't do nothing. I was using you what we talked about with the Kevin Hart, Tasha K amendment situation. That's all. I just quoted. Well, I ain't quote you because I ain't have it written down, but I was talking about the amendment to the lawsuit. That's all. That's all. All right. Let me let y'all hear. You divorced him too. He already said that, nitwit. He dropped his tour dates while they were doing the interview. He dropped his tour dates. All right. All right. I'm gonna let y'all hear what Ice Cube had to say. Now listen. Let me give y'all a warning. He talked real slow and go all the way around Robin Hood's barn to come back to the beginning. But I need y'all to stick. No problem, Tracy. Always, my love. But I'm gonna need y'all to stick with it so y'all can hear what the man's saying. Okay. All right. And then we're gonna talk about it. And like I said, he proved me right what I had said yesterday. So let's listen to what Ice Cube talking about.
You know, Cat was 100 on a few things. Most of what he was saying, a couple of things, I just want to clarify. When we bring in a new, comedian, we do have them try out for different roles. So Ricky did give Money Mike a shot. But when we saw him and, we kind of saw how he moved and how he was, auditioning, we decided that he would be a better, Santa Claus.
Watching right now.
Cold word. He did audition for Money Mike, but he sucked, and we decided to give him another role. That's what he's saying. Okay.
Things, just knew that he was perfect for Money Mike.
I'm sorry.
As far as, specific things, Cat was 100 on most of what he was saying.
My bad, y'all.
Things, I just want to clarify. When we bring in a new, comedian, we do have them try out for different roles. So Ricky did give Money Mike a shot. But when we saw him and, we kind of saw how he moved and how he was, auditioning.
That's not what he said, Miss Woodward. That is not what he said. That is not what he said.
Which was, to me, the perfect casting. When we saw Mike, damn, I called him Money Mike. When we saw Cat, when I saw, as far as, specific things, Cat was 100 on a few things. Most of what he was saying, just knew that he was perfect for Money Mike. And, Cat, said he wrote.
You can have the link. That's fine.
The role was written, but he enhanced it. This is why Cat was so dope in the movie. Money Mike had a small role, about as big as the Santa Claus role, but
that's exactly what he was saying. He said he shot the Santa Claus stuff.
Such magic that we kept expanding his role, giving him more to do because he was on point. When we shoot these movies, for one, the scripts are fire. They wouldn't even do it. The scripts are laugh out funny. But we shoot the script. Once we get what we need from the script, we let the comedian. I just knew that he was ad-lib, riff, play with the words, do their thing. We give them a take where they can, or 2, 3 takes where they can go off and do what they feel. Sometimes it makes the movie, sometimes it don't. When somebody gives you jewels, you want to try to make sure that makes the movie. So in the movie, there's second thing I want to clear up. It was never an ad-lib, little discrepancy there. Cat, he wrote a lot of his part because
he said there was. He also said there was never a RAPE scene. They cut that. There was never a RAPE scene, which Cat Williams said there was one, and he got them to take it out. There was never one.
That's what he did, with the movie, and it launched his career.
I'm gonna play the replay, Ms. Woodward and Andre. I'm gonna play it.
Proud of all the guys who've, come through, Acute Vision Production and went on to do bigger and better things. And look, a lot of people are talking about pay and how much they was paid on these movies that were extremely low budget. Most of these guys work a couple of days, little discrepancy there.
You let Ricky Smiley sit here and you said out that mouth, you stole Friday after next, the one I was in. I wish all of America fumbled a bit when that happened. And then he said some stuff that we haven't heard in 100 years in Hollywood. You ain't say nothing. This man told you he had Cat Williams' role. He was gonna be Money Mike, and Cat Williams was gonna be the Santa Claus. Now let's 3 quick points. You mean in Hollywood they cast a 5'5" black Santa Claus that weigh 145 pounds? That's your story. Your story is the Ricky Smiley that couldn't even do curse words because he had a Christian fan base. He was. Why you didn't ask him why has he played a woman in more movies than he's played?
Okay, I will play the Ricky Smiley clip, but give me a second. I will play the Ricky Smiley clip. And you're right, Pam. It may have been inferred, but there was not a RAP scene, according to Ice Cube. Now, I think Ice Cube was talking so slow. Because he didn't want to misspeak because he doesn't want to take sides. And I don't think he wants to be in the middle of any of this. I really don't. But I do feel like he kind of had to speak up because so much was going on. What I said yesterday, and the reason why I said that, he proved me right. What I said yesterday is that 2 things can be true at the same time. And what I said was, I feel like Ricky Smiley auditioned for Money Mike, but they chose to go with Cat Williams, and they gave Ricky Smiley the role as Santa Claus. That doesn't mean that he never auditioned for the part, and that doesn't mean that whether he thought he had the part, maybe he didn't really have the part, or he thought he had the part, or they told him he had the part, and then they switched it up. 2 things can be true at the same time, and that's what I mean when I said what I said yesterday. So what I'm saying is, Ice Cube also said what I said yesterday, which was Ricky Smiley said that the role of Money Mike was not originally a pimp. It was a different type of character. And but when he auditioned, it wasn't a pimp. Cat Williams said, I added this, I added that, I added this, and I added that. I agreed with that. That when Cat Williams took over Money Mike, he added a lot to it, and they let him because it was funny. I wasn't disagreeing with that. But for my problem, which was my only issue with the whole Cat Williams thing yesterday, was everybody was acting like they took what Cat Williams said as Bible. Oh, Cat Williams said this, and this. Gotta be true. All I was saying was, I don't think either one of them were lying. I think it's the way they remembered it happening. But for Cat Williams to act like Ricky Smiley, that it just wasn't possible, and oh my God, Ricky Smiley sat here and lied to your face, I don't believe it was a lie. I believe that is the way it happened. Because it happens like that all the time. You get a role, they change the role, or they change the dialogue, they let you add to it, And again, y'all, this shit happened 20 years ago. Nobody's going to remember it exactly the way it happened. But I don't think that Ricky Smiley lied. But I don't think that Cat Williams was lying either when he said, I took over the role and I added the pimp and I did this and I did that. Ricky Smiley said he did all of that. And he said it was a better role with him playing it. He said all of that. He gave him his roses. And Conscious TV brought up a good point. And I am going to still play what Ricky Smiley said. But Conscious TV brought up a good point yesterday when he said Ricky Smiley did that interview a year ago. He did that interview a year ago. If he lied on Ice Cube a year ago, the same way Ice Cube brought his ass down here today and cleared it up, he could have cleared it up a year ago. Now, let me see. I'm going to let it play, but let me see what Villanor said, honey. Let me see what Villanor said. Well, what did he say, Villanor? You said he never said there was a scene. Well, tell me what he said, because that's what I heard. But just because that's what I heard don't mean that's what he said, but that's what I heard. I'm trying to scroll back up to what you said. You said something else, V. Hold on. Ice Cube said there was never... Oh, I just read that. That was Pam. Villanor... Oh, I think you have to listen closely to how he answers that. Cat never said the scene was on camera. He said the character experiences that, not that it was on camera. Well, Ice Cube said that he didn't write it at all. That's what Ice Cube said. But I'm just telling you what I'm only going by what Ice Cube said. I wasn't there and I didn't write none of it. Not he could have stayed asleep. How do I explain the fact that Kat's audition number being again, you're assuming that what he said is correct. Again, I can't explain it because I don't know if it's true. My only issue with my only point that I was making yesterday is we assume that everything Cat Williams said was true. And all I'm saying is everything that Cat Williams said was not true. And we're seeing that everything he said was not true. Ice Cube said, hey, that didn't happen, that didn't happen, that didn't happen. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that Steve Harvey ain't an asshole. I'm not saying that Cedric the Entertainer didn't steal this man's jokes. I'm not saying none of that. What I'm saying, though, is the internet blew up as if everything Cat Williams said was true and that all the rest of these people are lying. And I also found it interesting that when people responded to him, the internet was like, oh, he responded. That's funny. Why did he respond? If it's not true, why did he respond? And then for the people who didn't respond, it was, see, they didn't respond. Must be true. I'm like, you can't win for losing if you respond and if you don't respond. No, Ice Cube didn't say that it wasn't written. Cube said he never shot. No, that's not what he said. Hold on, y'all. Lord, that's not what he said. Let me go back. I'm going to have to, hold on, y'all. I'm going to have to get the one off of TMZ because the one on TMZ isn't edited. The one that I got was edited and they left out the word RAPE. But let me go to the one. Y'all going to make us listen to Ice Cube again? Okay, we're going to listen to Ice Cube again. But he said he would never write that scene. I agree that maybe it was implied. I agree that he could have implied one. I'm just saying Cat Williams said, just like Cat Williams said that he put it in his contract that he not going to do it, that Ricky Smiley got to wear a dress and in a movie. I'm paraphrasing, y'all. I'm paraphrasing it. But he was like, you know, I put that in my contract that I'm not going to do another movie with Ricky Smiley unless he's in a dress. The fuck? You can't put in your contract what Ricky Smiley do. You can tell your manager or your agent that you won't do a movie with Ricky Smiley unless he's in a dress. But you can't dictate to the movie. He was already going to wear the dress. That's my y'all. I'm not doing this with y'all again today. Ricky Smiley was hired to play Bernice Jenkins in that movie. Cat Williams made it seem like he did that. That is what he was hired to play. David E. Talbert wrote and produced Another Sunday or Next Sunday or whatever the hell the movie was. He was hired to play Bernice Jenkins. Bernice Jenkins is a character that Ricky Smiley has been playing since he started comedy 20, 30 years ago. 20, 30 years ago. I didn't say he didn't say that either, Villanova. I didn't say he didn't say that. I said that what Ice Cube said was that he didn't write a RAPE scene. That's what I said. I ain't saying that it wasn't implied. I'm not saying that wasn't that. I'm saying he said he didn't write a scene. Listen, we're getting caught up in the minutia. My only point with what I was saying yesterday was, why is everybody acting like everything Cat Williams said has to be right and Bible and true and everybody else is lying? That's the only point that I was making. I understand what y'all are saying about this, and that. What I'm saying is, I proved to y'all yesterday that some of what Cat Williams said wasn't true. And when I say that, then people say, well, I think some of it was meant to be jokes. The issue was Ricky volunteered to lie. How did he volunteer to lie? What lie? That's my whole point. Where did Ricky Smiley lie? Hold on, let me play the Ricky. I'm gonna play the Ricky Smiley clip, child. Lord Jesus. Let me play the Ricky Smiley clip. Hold on, give me a second. Let me get it.
Thank y'all for this opportunity, Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Let's just get into this. The whole internet going crazy. Comments that Cat Williams made. Whatever. I can't speak on behalf of the other comedians, but the only thing I can speak for is myself. Cat made some comments on Shannon Sharp's show about when I was on Shannon Sharp was telling him the story of some of the behind the scenes from Friday After Next. Let's start with that. When I went out there, let's just go back. In 2000, I was the host of BET Comic View and in the season 2004. I also worked on this show called Live from LA. That was my first job with BET, and that's where I met Ice Cube.
Pam, I wouldn't be able to find the right. If somebody have a timestamp, I'll play. If y'all find the timestamp, I'll play the interview with Shannon Sharp, but I don't have the timestamp. And I ain't about to sit here and I ain't got the energy for it. If somebody finds the timestamp, I will play what Ricky Smiley originally said on Shannon Sharp. If y'all give me the timestamp, I will play it. I'll play it. I'm not trying to change anybody's mind. I'm just trying to explain to y'all what my point of view was. That's it.
Man, hey man, I like your work. I want to do some stuff with you. I want to put you in some movies. And Ice Cube started putting me in movies, which really helped my career. I was in All About the Benjamins, but of course, when they changed the ending of it, that part didn't make any sense. But then he put me in Friday After Next. And just for clarification, I went out to audition for Friday After Next as Money Mike, not the Santa Claus.
So he said he went out to audition for Money Mike, not the Santa Claus. I'm just let it keep playing. I know. I'm just let it keep playing.
And that is the honest God truth. I had no reason to go on there and to go on Shannon Sharp's show and lie about any of that. That's what I auditioned for. Was Money Mike, and I guess the producers, Cube, and everybody saw something different. And I think that Money Mike character, Special K, was going to come off as kind of like
just one a guy who was hanging around in the strip mall who was just kind of being annoying.
Yeah,
almost like a crackhead type of character. That was
right.
Just,
so I guess when Cat Williams did it, they added the whole pimp twist to that character, which was actually a better decision and made it funnier. Because ain't no way in the hell I could have executed that role like that. And I'm glad that they made that decision and they put me in a Santa Claus role, which was actually perfect. So when I got back to LA, they said, hey, your role has changed. You're going to be the Santa Claus. And here's.
So I just want to say, he said your role has changed. You're going to be the Santa Claus, which implies that he thought he had the role of Money Mike. Listen, his perception is his reality. I never said yesterday and I never said today that Ricky Smiley was right. What I said was that two things can be true. And what I was saying was, just because Cat Williams is telling his side of the story doesn't mean Ricky's version of the story is not his reality. Do y'all understand what I'm trying to say? That's all I'm trying to say. And I feel like y'all not understanding me or y'all or whatever. And that's fine. That's fine. But I ain't about to sit here and argue about this because I don't really care. I'm done caring about it. I promise you I am. I'm not saying that everything Cat Williams said is a lie. All I'm saying is, why are we assuming everything that Cat Williams said was the truth? And I'm done. That's it. That's all. I'm done. Anyway, I still love y'all anyway. And I hope y'all still love me too. Well, I said if y'all give me the timestamp, I'll play it. But I ain't about to sit here and try to scroll through that whole interview with Ricky Smiley and Shannon Sharp. If y'all give me the timestamp, I will play the timestamp. And y'all know I have absolutely. You said that on Shay Shay, he said he had the part. I just showed you where he thought he had the part. He thought he had the part. That don't mean that he was right. His perception is his reality. That's all I'm saying. Okay, Pam. I think it has, but we ain't got to. Yeah, I about to say and keep arguing. 45-24. Okay, thank you. Hold on. Let's go to 45-24. Because again, I still feel like Ricky Smiley thought he had the part, but we'll go to 45. Let's go to 45-24. Let's go to 45. And y'all know I ain't got no problem saying I'm wrong. Let me see. Club Shay, Ricky Smiley. Here we go. All right, here's the full episode. Let's go down to 45. Hold on.
Well, you know, I played 9 different instruments. I played the bass guitar, I played the drum, I played the trumpet, the baritone, the front. We had to pick up a flag football game backstage before a show in Houston. I was like, damn, I know you could throw like this. You know you had an arm.
Go get a football. Stop talking about it.
We ain't got no footballs here.
Yes, you do. We in the spot. All these shows y'all have here in the Fox building.
You in Fox Studio. This ain't a football field.
Football downstairs in one.
You ain't at the Rams facility. We don't have footballs here. We have cameras. We have microphones.
Go get a college football. I'll show you. No. I can't throw no NFL ball, but I can throw a college football.
You stole the show in Friday after next.
Yeah.
How was that experience?
Why we go through this, man? Our brothers. I believe we relate, but go ahead.
You were originally supposed to play Cat Williams' character.
Yes. And Cat Williams was supposed to play Mike. And somebody said, no, we want you to play Mike.
The thieving ass Santa Claus.
Right. And then, yeah, because Cat Williams is going to be the Santa Claus.
Right.
And then, and they switched it over.
Right.
But when I auditioned for Mighty Mike.
Right.
You know, so when I went in there to audition, I'm at the toilet. When Cat Williams went to use the bathroom, that's the line I had to use to audition. So they switched it up. So I'm like, yeah, I can do this Santa Claus role Friday, you know, but I didn't know that because I did my role like in 4 days.
Right.
They shot all my stuff in 4 days. I went back to Birmingham, came back out because they changed the ending. Did you know that?
Right. No, I didn't.
No, you know the ending where they got the fighting or whatever. The ending was me giving out, Santa Claus giving out.
Now I agree, he didn't steal the scene. Now he did. Cat Williams stole the damn show. Stole the damn show.
To his kids.
Right.
So the test audience didn't like the way it ended, so they changed the ending.
Right.
So I had to come back. The scariest thing was laying down in front of that limousine.
Right.
And you better hope and pray that he got it on drive and not reverse.
Right.
Because that was real.
I agree. He said the same daggone thing, y'all. Now the only thing is that he said that Cat Williams was supposed to play the Santa Claus, and I don't know if that to be true. I ain't hear nobody say nothing about him playing the damn Santa Claus. But as far as the Money Mike situation, I feel like he said the same damn thing, y'all. He said the same thing. Now, him playing the Santa Claus part, now I don't know about that one, but he's saying the same thing. Anyway, I still love y'all, and I hope y'all love me too. And y'all know we disagree over here. But honestly, y'all, I hear the same thing. Y'all know I would apologize other than now the whole him playing Santa Claus part, that Ricky, I don't know nothing about that part. Now that part I don't know, bruh. That part I don't know. It is the same thing, Villanova. To me, it is. Same thing to me. He said the same damn thing. But I still love y'all anyway. Like I said, Ice Cube pretty much said what I said last night. I disagree. It was the same thing he implied. It was his part and then went in on his auditioning. Huh? I disagree. It was the same. Hold on. Implied it was his part and then went in on his audition. But that, again, that goes back to what I was saying about his perception and his reality. His perception is his reality. I don't think he lied. I think that's how he perceived it. That's the whole point I was making yesterday. I did, Miss Woodward. Thank you, my love. And it's all good. That's the whole point I was making yesterday, though, is what I'm saying is two things can be true at the same time. He perceived that. That doesn't make it a lie. I feel like for me, I feel like Cat Williams acted like Ricky Smiley came down there with some sort of malice and was just trying to lie. And I don't think that's what it was. And that's all I said yesterday. All I said yesterday was that his perception is his reality. And two things can be true at the same time. That's all I'm saying. And again, where's the stanky? Like, I ain't dropping no link. I ain't got time. I love you, Villanova, but I'm not. I ain't getting into no debate about this because I already know y'all want to debate. I ain't doing it. I love y'all, but I ain't doing it. Y'all want to hear Villanova? You gonna go live on your channel and rebut me? I'll send everybody over there to hear your rebuttal, but I'm not, because I'm not arguing about it. I'm not, because I feel the way I feel. I love y'all, but I feel the way I feel. Love y'all. Who's attacking somebody's looks? Cat Williams embellished that entire interview. I dare you to move forward and ignore the beef sector nonsense. No, it's not beef sector nonsense. Stop, Lamone. Get these numbers up, friend. Drop the link. I don't feel like it. I don't. I'm tired. I don't feel like doing all that. Because I feel like we just gonna say the same thing. Yeah, I just feel like y'all see it the way y'all see it, and I see it the way I see it, and I don't really feel like it's not gonna change. Correct. Maybe someone told Ricky that Cat was supposed to play Santa Claus. To me, Cat didn't tell the truth on some of it. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, anyway. The only issue that remains for me is the interview Ricky did years ago saying a lesser talented comedian got the part. I think that's what Cat is really mad about. Then that's what the fuck he should have said. I mean, and I'm not cussing at you, Andre. I'm just saying, then that's what he should have said. If he's mad about that, then that's what he should have said. And he has a right to feel that way. But then if that's what he's mad about, then that's what he should say he's mad about. But anyway, Cat did what Cat does. Again, I told y'all yesterday, I like Cat Williams. I think Cat Williams is funny as hell. I've been watching Cat Williams since he was on Comic View. I remember him doing that joke with the hydraulics, and it was hilarious. I was laughing until my stomach hurt. Let's be clear. I love Cat Williams. But I told y'all yesterday, Cat Williams his interviews have always just been a shit show for me. But moving on. And I'm done with it. Like, I'm done. I'm done. Okay. There's a difference between your truth and the truth. True. All these comedians better capitalize off of this. I wish he had dropped my name for the Villanova said no one has proven. Hold on. Let me see. Villanova said no one has proven anything Cat said to be a lie. All of them are speaking around Cat's points. I never said Cat. I never said Cat was lying either. Thank you, Nikki 9235. Cat Williams was lied on for years. He had the right to respond. He should have sued Kevin for claiming he was on drugs, and I believe Steve was a bully. Well, he wouldn't have won that lawsuit because he's admitted that he uses drugs. So again, I think. Oh no, that's what I'm saying. Me and Villanova, we ain't beefing. We ain't, child. Y'all love me. I love Villanova. We ain't beefing at all. At all. We just see it differently, and that is okay. That the world would be boring if we saw things alike. Again, you guys, Kevin Hart didn't say, "Oh, Cat Williams uses heroin." He said Cat Williams uses drugs. Cat Williams has admitted to using drugs, and when Kevin Hart said it, y'all said, "Oh, well, it's legal now." Yeah, it's legal now, but it doesn't matter. It's still a drug. Like, just because it's a legal drug don't mean it's a drug. If I say somebody's addicted to opioids, those are legal, but that doesn't mean that they're not addicted to them. It doesn't even mean that they don't have a prescription for it. It means they're addicted to them. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, again, he can't sue. He can't sue him for that. Like, the man has admitted that he smokes weed. That's a drug. Now, is it the drug that Kevin Hart was implying? Probably not. Probably not. Right. Thank you, Pam. It is still illegal federally. It is still illegal federally. So if I say so-and-so uses drugs and they have admitted that they smoke weed on a regular basis, which Cat Williams has done, there's no lawsuit. Right. Words mean things, people. Y'all got to listen. Just because y'all don't consider weed a drug, I promise you it is. Go ahead and get pulled over in North Carolina with a pound of weed in your trunk. Y'all tell me how that work out for you. Y'all let me know how that work out for you. And I don't disagree with that at all, Villanova. Villanova, I'm with you when you're right, girl. I'm with you all the time. But I agree. People have lied on Cat Williams. People lie on everybody. That don't mean that Cat Williams ain't lied on people, though. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. Y'all, let me get over here so I can get these reviews done. Listen, I didn't mean to come down here. This was on me. If I had a medical license to smoke it, I would be fine. If I have a medical license, child, alcohol is one of the worst accepted drugs, and it's still a drug. Let's look up the words, y'all. Words mean things. And just think, Cat sees these guys out here with these wholesome family images, and they are snakes in the grass doing low down stuff for years. Oh yeah. All right, Villanova. All right. I really think that weed should be a herb instead of a drug. I mean, you had to talk to Richard Nixon about that. Why did I say Richard Nixon? You got to talk to Richard Nixon about why weed is considered, was it a class A drug? Talk to Richard Nixon about that. Those frat brothers are going to stick together. Who's frat brothers? Who's frat brothers? Who's frat brothers, Miss Scorpio? What frat brothers you talking about? Now you done lost me. What frat brothers? I was getting ready to get off here, but now I want to know what frat brothers she talking about. All the comedians he spoke of will be paid. Everybody, yeah. Not the Watergate liar. Yep, the Watergate liar. Go back and find out what Richard Nixon has to do with marijuana being considered a class. What they call it? Class A drug. Yeah. Omegas. Steve is a Q. Who else is a Q? Oh, you talking about Steve and Ricky? Oh, okay. You talking about Steve and Ricky? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Said is a Kappa. That's why I was like, what's she talking about? Yeah, Said is a Kappa. Right. There will be no Omega Sci-Fi slander on this channel. There will be no Omega Sci-Fi slander over here. Okay. Yeah, DL Hughley is a Q. He's a Q now. Yep. All right, y'all. Listen. I love you. But I'm going to get off of here. Cat really is number one. Number one what? Number one comedian? Jonathan, don't listen. You already know. Don't do that. You know it's purple and gold love over here. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Is Mike Epps funny? I think Mike Epps is funny. Yeah, I think so. Listen, I have laughed at all of the individuals that were named in that interview. I have laughed at all of them at one point in time. I ain't gonna talk about no lies. Now, who would I pay to go see or stand up? Who would I pay to go see in a movie? That's another conversation. But I have laughed at all of them. DL's a cute, yeah, he's an honorary, which don't give me. Yeah. I know, Ravine. I know, girl. I know. I'm your brother, not them. Yeah, I mean, I've laughed at all of them at one point in time. Well, yeah, no, you're right. Not Michael Blackson. I don't find him funny at all. I do not find. Now, I will say, out of all them people, I will say I do not find Michael Blackson funny at all. At all. I do not find him funny. Now, you're right. But let me tell y'all something. This is how old I am. This is how I be on here longer than I say I'm gonna be on here. This is how old I am. I remember staying home. I remember staying home on Friday night. It was either Friday night, it was a Saturday night or Friday night. Friday night or Saturday night, child. Now I can't remember. Friday night or child. Listen, that's me and the magnets. That's a whole nother conversation. Me and my refrigerator, child. Friday night or Saturday night. Was it Saturday night? Who remembers? I remember staying home. The party did not start until Living Color came on. Because Living Color would come on Friday nights, I think at like 8 o'clock. We would watch in Living Color and then go out. And then Def Comedy Jam used to come on. Didn't it come on at like 11 o'clock at night or 12 o'clock at night or some shit like that? Baby, let me tell you something. Listen, Def Comedy Jam was the shit. And when I tell you, many a night, me and my friends sat over somebody's house and watched Def Comedy Jam and laughed so hard our stomachs hurt, baby. In Living Color did it start off coming on? It used to come on. It came on Sundays at one point in time, but it also came on Friday night. I think when they changed the time towards the end of its run. Yep, Joe Torre started. He was the first host, and then Martin Lawrence was the first host, and then Joe Torre. Martin Lawrence was the host right before he blew up. Right before he blew up, Martin Lawrence hosted it, and then once he blew up and he got the Martin Lawrence show and stuff, he stopped doing it, and then got Torre a cue. He came in and he started doing it. I'm old enough that I went to the Kings of Comedy show. I was old enough to go. I didn't go, but I was old enough to go. A friend of mine is actually in the audience. You can see he's in the audience. Every time I watch it, I see him. I be like, "There go Donnell." We videotape. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We used to watch it, but I believe we used to videotape. I know I had a VHS with just like back-to-back episodes. What do I think about the Steve and Bernie situation? I really don't. Because I honestly don't know enough about it. Like, I know they had beef, but I've heard so many different versions. I don't. Now, first of all, Miss Scorpio, I remember Benny Hill, but I would not say he was the best comedian, but I do remember Benny Hill. Oh, yeah, he definitely broke the internet. Listen, it was a successful interview. Job well done. What happened to Joe Torre with his fine ass? I don't know. He did a couple of movies and then he kind of, I don't know. Yeah, I remember when the Kings of Comedy was on tour, but I didn't go see him. The guy who interviewed Cat will eat good off of this. Oh, he's definitely, listen, because not only is he getting is that video already at 18 million views in less than 3 days, but they've cut it up and they've dropped snippets that also has millions of views. Baby, he's good. He's good. Shannon Sharp is good. Lord, now my cue will go to bed because Xavier said Joe Torre big head was fine. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Ham. Yeah, Guy Torre and Joe Torre, they're brothers. Joe Biden sniff. Are you a troll? I hate Abby. Okay, well, Abby, I mean, you can handle it. She a mod. You can hate her. You'll be hating her from outside. I've never seen you before, Joe Biden sniff. I don't know if you a troll or what, but you're not gonna come in here talking about you hate my mod. You ain't put no LOL behind that. I don't know who you are, sir. Oh, man. Shannon said he's sending Cat several bottles of his cognac as a thank you on his show with chat. That's, you know what? That's as bad as Patti LaBelle giving that boy James Wright Chanel a Louis Vuitton bag. You better cut him a check. You better cut him a check. I know one of my mods got him. I ain't worried about that. Jonathan, calm down. The mod is gone. The troll is gone. All right, y'all, let me get over here for real. I really didn't have nothing to talk about. I'm just hanging out with y'all now and reading the comments. Villanova wanted me to drop the link. I ain't about to sit here and be with y'all all night. I think Cat is going. Oh, he's already on tour. He said it on the interview. He announced his tour dates on the interview. He absolutely is going on tour. Cat Williams stays on tour. See, that's the thing. Cat Williams stays on tour. You can always catch well, I ain't say always, but you can generally catch a Cat Williams show. Cat told him an interview was going to be one of a kind. Who said Joe Torre was dead? So y'all think Jonathan Majors is what are y'all talking about? I must not be seeing all the comments because how Jonathan Majors get into this? Do y'all want me to do a review of Jonathan Majors' interview down to the Good Morning America? I don't know if I have anything to say. Excuse me, y'all. Jonathan extra fighter for J5. Right. Jonathan doing a whole lot today. Calm down on your birthday, sir. Calm down. Child. Daddy said he been trying to get Cat on the show since 2022. Okay. Listen, I've been watching Club Shay Shay from the beginning. I like Club Shay Shay. I love Shannon Sharp. I think I like Shannon Sharp as a player. I don't agree with everything that Shannon Sharp says, but I don't agree with everything anybody says, I don't think. I can't think of one person that I agree with everything that come out their mouth. I can't think of one. Cat mentioned Jonathan Majors. He said he's ugly. I don't care about Cat Williams' opinion. Correct, today's your birthday. It's not really Jonathan's birthday. It's his Founders Day. He's a Kappa. It's his Founders Day. Cat, his tickets got. Of course they did. Elite. Everybody's going to see Cat Williams now. Yeah, everybody wish Correa happy birthday. Y'all know Correa is one of my members. She's one of my faithful. Even when she don't, she gets she one of my faithfuls, and she one of my DMV homegirls. One of my DMV homegirls. You friends with everybody, Villanova, down. And listen, I don't want to put Villanova on the spot, but I'm gonna go ahead and put Villanova on the spot. Villanova, I'm friends with Shannon's brother. I'm going to put Villanova on the spot. Part of I know Villanova has insight with this whole Cat Williams situation. I know she has inside information. I know that to be a fact. And I haven't even talked to her, but I'm pretty certain that I know that to be a fact. Matter of fact, I was going to call you this weekend anyway, Villanova, for us to talk about what we had talked about before the holidays. You were on my to-do list for this weekend to call you. Am I a row? No, ma'am. No, no. I'm not D9 at all. I'm not a member of any D9 organization. Nope. What made you ask me if I was a row? Where you get Sigma Gamma Rho from? What made you ask me if I was a row? That's interesting. Out of all of where you got Rho from? But okay. I talked to another friend of mine who's in comedy, and I know that he also has a different insight because, of course, he knows people and he knows things. And so we had a totally different conversation. I know you do, Villanova. I know you do. I know you. Listen, I already knew that, my love. I already knew that. The Kappa said I was a sister. He means sister like that's my brother, my sister. Like, you know how black folk do, play brother, play sister. That's what he's saying. She's my Bennett HBCU sister. Yep, HBCU. Yep. Cat will be in Charlotte at the end of the month, and I don't feel moved to pay to see him. Well, Abby, you don't really feel moved to pay to see a lot of people. I mean, let's just call a thing a thing, Abby. Let's call a thing a thing. But yeah, I have a friend of mine. He's in comedy. When I talk to you, V, I'll tell you who he's connected to. I'll tell you who he's connected to. And me and him had a whole different conversation. And again, like I said, I never said Cat Williams was lying about what he said. All I said was, why are we assuming he's telling the truth about everything he said? But anyway, neither here nor there. But I know that different people have a different insight because they know more than what is being said. And I know you're one of those people we know. Yep. All right, y'all. Let me get off of here. I forgot Razor Kanan does not come on tonight, but RuPaul does. So that's one less thing for me to do, but I still have other stuff to do. Really be you give Rho energy or Delta, but if we guess aka T will curse you out. I don't know how give raw energy. That's interesting. Tracy, I'll tell you a story behind, because I don't want to say it publicly because I don't want to offend nobody. But I'll tell you a story. If you remind me, I'll tell you the story behind the scenes. It's funny. My great aunt, she was a Zeta, and she told me some stories. She pledged at Howard in like 1930 something. If I had listened, she was my favorite aunt. And I didn't find out she was a Zeta. She never talked about it. I didn't find out she was a Zeta until later on. Had I known, I probably would be a Zeta. I probably would have pledged Zeta Phi Beta because she was my favorite. And I probably would have pledged Zeta Phi Beta. But I didn't find out until later on down the line that she was a Zeta. She was like, I would have came down there. I would have came, I'd have came down there and I would have done this and I would have done that for you and I'd have done this and done that. Mind you, she was in a whole wheelchair. Where was you going, Aunt May? Aunt May, where was you going? She was in a whole wheelchair talking about she was coming down North Carolina if I had pledged Zeta. I know she would have wanted to. I know her mind would have told her, but physically she wouldn't have been able to come to North Carolina to do nothing, child. Anyway, all right. I did the Dave Chappelle special. Listen, okay, you know what? I'm gonna say this and then I really am gonna get off of here. I am not a part of the LGBTQIA community, and so I cannot tell somebody how to feel. I cannot tell somebody how to be upset, when to be upset, or anything of the sort. So let me preface what I'm getting ready to say with that. Y'all keep getting mad at Dave Chappelle for making comments about trans people, LGBTQIA community. Y'all do know he trolling y'all, right? Y'all do know that he gets all on pissing y'all off. Y'all do understand that he is going to keep saying shit to piss y'all off because he can. I'm not saying that makes it right. I ain't saying that makes it right. I'm just telling you what's going on. I looked at his special and he literally threw shit in there just to piss y'all off. And y'all keep falling for the bait. He literally just be throwing shit out there just to piss y'all off. And again, I'm not saying that makes it okay. I'm not saying that makes it okay. But he literally gets off because every time he made a comment in that last comedy special about a trans person or a gay person, he literally would look at the camera and grin. He's trolling y'all. Because let me tell you something about Dave Chappelle. And y'all ain't got to like it. See, sometimes I think y'all be thinking I say stuff because I want y'all to like what I'm saying. Y'all ain't got to like it. But let me say this. Dave Chappelle has that old school mentality when it comes to comedy. And actually, Shannon Sharp actually asked Cat Williams about this, and he gave a really good answer. But there are things that you just can't say anymore. There are words you can't use. There are jokes you can't tell. And Shannon Sharp was asking Cat Williams about the old comedians that used to get away with it. And he said, I'm paraphrasing, so I'm not quoting, but he said something along the lines of they would have still been funny because they were talented and they were funny. Yes, they were funny and they were able to say certain words that you just can't say anymore. He said, but if you're talented and you could tell a joke, then you could tell a joke. For example, he was like, you can't use the R word anymore, but you could say somebody has special needs. You could say somebody's a little slow. No, you can't say the word, it's not acceptable to say the R word anymore, but you can still get your point across and tell your joke. I say all that to say Dave Chappelle is the person that's going to keep saying the things that y'all keep telling him he can't say. And I'm going to tell you 2 reasons why he's going to keep saying the things that y'all keep telling him he can't say. Reason number 1, he don't give a shit. Again, y'all don't have to like what I'm saying. I'm just telling you what it is. He don't give a shit. And reason number 2, his bank account ain't hurting. Y'all keep forgetting who Dave Chappelle is. Dave Chappelle walks away from money all the time. But for every dollar that he walks away from, he doubles it. So at the end of the day, I'm not saying you have to like it, but just stop supporting him. Stop watching it. Stop watching stuff that he's in. Stop supporting it. Just like anything else. You know, if you don't like Dave Chappelle and you think that he's homophobic, transphobic, all of these different things, then just don't support it. But at the end of the day, he's not going to stop, because in his mind, I am not going to allow you to dictate my comedy. I'm just telling you what, I mean, listen, Dave Chappelle is my DC homie. My girlfriend went to high school with Dave Chappelle. They were in homeroom together. And Dave Chappelle has always been the person you see him to be today. He has always been that guy. And I'm telling you what I know. Dave Chappelle don't give a shit. And in his mind, he's not being disrespectful. I ain't saying I agree or disagree, but he's not going to, he's trolling. He's trolling. And he thinks the shit is funny. He made a whole joke about Lil Nas X and how gay Lil Nas X was. That was a part of the whole thing, was this joke about Lil Nas X. Do you know at the end of Dave Chappelle's comedy shows, he always shows pictures of him with different people and the behind the scenes and stuff. He has a picture with him and Lil Nas X backstage at one of his shows. The weed ain't helping. Child. When money does not move you, you are free. Dave is free in his and he operates fully in it. Same as Cat. Yep, Cat Williams, same thing. You're absolutely correct. And so that's all I'm saying. Again, y'all ain't gotta like what I'm saying. I be trying to tell y'all the things that when I tell y'all I know things, I be trying to tell y'all that I know things. When I say I think things, and that's when I think things. But I'm telling you what I know. He does have Flame Monroe on tour with him. Well, that's a whole other conversation. Yeah, Dave Chappelle is he's trolling. He's trolling. But anyway, and again, like I said, I can't tell people how to be offended. I cannot tell people in the LGBTQ community not to be offended. I can't tell them that. So if he offends you, I can't tell you not to be offended. The people wouldn't be able to handle Bernie Mac. That's all I got to say. And look at it. It's 8:28. Y'all still got me on here talking, running my mouth. See, that's why I be loving the tribe. Y'all just keep me up here. I ain't talking about absolutely nothing. I am talking about absolutely nothing. Villanor, I promise you, I promise you, we will do a panel together one day. But I just didn't have it in me today. I love you though. I just didn't have it in me today. I did not. I love Flame, the community trolls. He, she, we all the time. And again, like, I can't tell Flame Monroe how to be who he is. If Flame says that pronouns don't bother her, I can't tell her. I mean, I can't tell her that she should feel a certain kind of way. If Flame Monroe says, I don't care whether you call me a she or a he, that's up to Flame. That is who Flame Monroe is and how Flame Monroe lives their life. I can't tell Flame Monroe to feel no kind of way because you want them to feel some kind of way. I can't do that. It's okay, Don. Hey, boo. That's like, I prefer to be, and I know this is, I shouldn't say it because it's not the same. I ain't about to make a comparison because it ain't the same. It ain't the same. It's not the same. It ain't the same. If he can tell bad jokes, we can call him out. It should be an equal understanding, not seeing the issue here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No. I'm not saying you can't call him out. Call him out. All I'm saying is I'm not saying to stop calling him out. That is not what I'm saying. If y'all want to call that man out, by all means, say whatever. You have a right to say whatever you want to say about Dave Chappelle. That is, trust me, got every right to say it. What I'm saying is, though, he's getting off on it. And I think what the community is waiting for from Dave Chappelle, they're never going to get. That's all I'm saying. That's the only point I'm making. I'm not saying to get over it. I'm not saying don't feel no kind of way. Like I said, I can't tell nobody how to feel. But what I'm saying is he's getting off on it. And the more you get mad, the funnier he thinks it is. Again, y'all ain't gotta like it. I'm just telling you, that's my opinion. Have you met any of the Real Housewives of Potomac housewives? Yeah. Yeah. It's funny because so I've met Monique, I've met Karen. A friend of mine, the person that I was telling you guys that's in comedy, the guy that I was just telling you guys a few minutes ago that is in comedy, he's friends with Ashley. And he actually told me about the real, okay, see, y'all done got me on a whole nother conversation. He actually told me about the Real Housewives of Potomac before the show even started because he knew Ashley and Ashley was going to be on the show. I used to do a radio show. The way I even started doing YouTube was I used to do a radio show called Spikefish Radio. And Spikefish, the guy that's in comedy now, he absolutely positively hates reality TV. He thinks it is the lowest form of brain matter. Like he abhors reality TV. And he said that he didn't understand why Ashley wanted to do a reality show. So I knew about the Real Housewives of Potomac before they even made the announcement. I knew it was happening. So I never met Ashley, but I knew all about Ashley. I knew about Ashley and Michael dating. Ashley was a bartender at his club, all of that stuff, or at his bar, whatever. I knew about them. I found out when I went to California, I found out that I'm 1 degree from Giselle. One of the girls that I'm cool with that went on a trip with me to California. We're not best friends, but we're real cool. I've known her for a while. We're real cool. She went to Hampton and she's friends with Giselle's sister. I said, hell, I didn't even know Giselle had a sister. And then I do remember her talking about her sister. I said, but damn, her sister's never been on the show. And my friend said, and she never will be. She will never. She was like, she ain't gonna do that show. She said, you might catch a glimpse of her or whatever, but she has no interest in that in doing anything with that show. So she went to Hampton with Giselle's sister. I want to make sure I said that right. Hold on. She's friends with Giselle's sister, but yet I think they all went to Hampton together. I believe they all went to Hampton together. I'm almost certain. I know she went to Hampton for undergrad. But yeah. So I was like, it's just really funny. Reality TV has gone to trash TV. I'm old school reality TV, i.e. Real World with Heather B and Kevin and Julie fighting in the streets. Listen, me too, Gemini Diva. I actually auditioned for the Real World. I told y'all that before. I auditioned for the Real World. I made it to the second round of auditions, and then I've always been the kind of person that think long term. I have always been that person. And at the time, that's when MTV used to show the old episodes of the Real World, like damn near 24 hours a day. Like every day you looked up and they were showing. And I said, I auditioned for Boston too, Gemini. Oh my gosh, Gemini Diva. That is the season that I auditioned for was Boston. Oh, that is so crazy. Gemini Diva, I promise you that is the season I auditioned. Let me tell hold on, y'all. See, y'all got me on a whole nother thing. Hold on, give me a second. I got it. Give me a quick second. That's so crazy, Gemini Diva. We probably are the same age. We're probably the same age. Y'all could have been on the show with CT. That was CT season? Listen, let me tell y'all this story. I used to work at Walmart, right? So I auditioned. You had to fill out a form, and then you had to videotape like a day in the life or introduction. I forgot but I remember you had to videotape something, right? Baby, let me tell you what I did. I worked at Walmart at the time. I didn't have no money. Okay, I was broke, but I also did not have a damn camcorder. Baby, My friends helped me buy a camcorder for the day. And we videotaped we did my videotape. And then I took that shit back. I used my employee discount and everything to get that camcorder. Baby. Oh, that thing was funny to me. We took that shot. We did around Greensboro. I don't remember everything I did because again, it was a long time ago. But I remember getting that video. I remember that camcorder and taking it back. That is, I brought my sister camcorder and was nervous. I did the phone camera interview. They liked my accent. I'm from Charleston, but they didn't pick me. I probably wouldn't have got picked anyway because I mean, we're gonna call a thing a thing. I wasn't, I didn't have the look. I definitely wasn't going to be walking around, the loft, the firehouse. Remember in Boston, it was a firehouse. I wasn't going to be walking around in a bikini. Okay. So they probably wouldn't have picked me, but I decided I didn't want to do it. Like, if they had reached out to me, I was like, yeah, no. Because at the time, remember in undergrad, y'all remember, I wanted to be a lawyer. And I was like, yeah, this might not be a good look. Even though we know that other people went on to do great things that left real world or whatever. But that's just in my mind. I worked at KFC. My sister recorded me at work. She didn't let it out of her sight. Child. It doesn't have care, but I'm going to speak my mind. And just like he won't stop, I'm going to stop you. But exactly, Kim. Do you, baby? Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it, baby. Stick it, baby. Do it, baby. Stick it, baby. Same thing. These styles been rubbing together since college. Okay. That is so funny. That we auditioned for the same season. Yes. And the black girl they chose, because they was only going to choose one. I remember she was an AKA. I remember that. Because she connected with her sorors up there. Remember they showed her going to, and they showed her strolling and everything. I remember that. I like the Tammy Roman season until that incident. Yeah, that was a whole mess. But yeah, baby, Camila, hey, Miss Toby, I think I heard that she was a doctor. But I don't remember, but I think I heard that. She was just on a TV show recently. Oh, really? Oh. I thought her name was Danny too, but listen, the seasons rub together at this point. The seasons blend together at this point. But I remember DC season, Philly, New Orleans, Boston, Chicago. Did they do a Chicago? They did a Chicago season. Of course, LA, of course, New York. Did they do Austin? I feel like they did a season in Austin. And then I sort of fell off. Hawaii. Did they do a season in Hawaii? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Karamo. I remember Karamo season. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, Chicago. New Orleans, yeah. Listen, I used to love the Real World. And then it was Real World. Then it was Road Rules, right? Remember Road Rules? And then they started doing the challenges. And the original challenges used to be Real World Road Rules. The challenges, the seasons with, and then they just, I still watch the challenge. I just don't know a lot of these competitors anymore, but I still like the challenge. Come and be my baby. Did y'all look at that reunion season? Baby, if y'all didn't look at the reunion season, because they started doing the reunion season. They did season 1, they did season 2, and they did the New Orleans season. Baby, if y'all have not seen the review, I reviewed it on my channel. If y'all have not seen the reunion season of Boston, baby, y'all better get down to Paramount Plus and watch it, or just go watch my reviews, child. That thing used to have me fired up. Oh, I was so mad reviewing that. Hawaii, right? Tech and Ruthie, right? Ruthie was a drunk. Remember she had to go into rehab. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. Look, I said I was getting off of here 40 minutes ago. I'm getting off here for real. For real. I'm getting off here for real. I love y'all for real. Like I said, tomorrow I'll probably be in the house because the weather is supposed to be bad. Villanova, if you still in the bushes, I'm going to reach out to you this weekend. I still watch the challenge because of Big Brother and Amazing Race contestants. Yeah, y'all know I love Big Brother. Y'all know I love the Amazing Race. I would have loved to have been on. I feel like I could have done good on Big Brother. I wouldn't have done that well on the challenges, but I would have done good with the social game and the manipulation, the chessboard. I could have done really good with Big Brother. Amazing Race. I like traveling and stuff like that, but I'm not eating nothing strange. It's certain things I'm not doing. I could jump off of a building. I could cross. I could scale a building. I could cross a high bridge. Now there's things I could do, but I'm not eating that shit. I'm not. Every season they have a thing where they be eating it. I'm not eating that shit. Villanova, me and you could do the damn thing in Big Brother, because I think both of us think strategically, but we can look at things from different perspectives. We could have done it. I wanted to do Big Brother. Mm-hmm. Jonathan, why you not out somewhere you can't get drunk? Why you not out somewhere with the bros? Well, no, they not the bros. Which are the noobs? Why you ain't out with the noobs? Got into Below Deck. I never got into Below Deck. Yeah, when that lady, right, the black lady had to shave her head. And then remember the black lady they had the jog and they bra and panties. I said, what kind of shit is this? Jogging through the town in my bra and panties. Now it's too cold out there. You just getting old. It's too cold for you to go out there and celebrate with the noobs. You're getting old. You're getting old. I still want to do Survivor. I never got into Survivor. I never watched Survivor. I do remember the most. Ooh. Traitors. Did y'all watch the first season of Traitors? Because the second season is getting ready. Did it already drop? I think the second season is supposed to drop this month. Hey, Leslie. R&B Divas. I didn't really, you know what? I wasn't doing YouTube and stuff back then. I caught R&B Divas when I caught it. I watched R&B Divas, the Kelly Price season, because of my girl Shantae Moore. Oh, I love me some Shantae Moore. Oh, I love me some Shantae Moore. I had a cabin party to go to, but I'm like, Jonathan, it's too cold for my 52-year-old bones. Woo! What's up? There go my girl. What's Traitors? Okay, so Traitors, if you have Netflix, go watch the first season. No, Peacock. It was on Peacock. If you have Peacock, go watch the first season. So Traitors, it's a mixture of like regular people, like people that aren't like celebrities or whatever. And there's some celebrities sprinkled in, but they're mostly season one is mostly reality star people. So they have the guy from TikTok. If you look at TikTok, it's the black guy. He does politics. I can't think of his name, but he does like political breakdown. He's a TikTok star. They have what's the girl from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills that's always drunk? She was on there. And they had another Real Housewives star. I think she's from OC. They have I can't think of nobody's damn name now. They have the girl that was just on Big Brother, Brandy, yeah. The one that was just on Big Brother, the one that's been on Survivor. Well, I can't think of her name. I can see her face. The black lady that was on Survivor, and she just did Big Brother. She was on there. Tamara Judge, yes, Tamara Judge, Brandy Glanville. It was somebody else. Like I said, the guy from TikTok. Was it Tamara or Vicky? It was one of them. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but I don't watch OC. So I only watched one season of the OC, so I really don't know which one, but it's one of them. I think it was Vicky though. I think it might have been Vicky. What's my girl's name? Sari. Sari was on there, and then it was a mixture of like everyday people. And so what it is at the beginning of the beginning of the season, they pick 3 people to be traitors. So nobody knows who they are. And the object of the game is for them to eliminate, if the group can eliminate all 3 of the traitors before the end, then they get to split the money, because they do these challenges, and for every challenge they can earn money towards the pot. But the traitor is there to basically sabotage it, because the object of the game is if the traitor can make it to the end, they win the whole pot. If they can get to the end, Cody was on there, right? Thank you, Miss Toby. Cody was on there. If they can make it to the end, they win the whole pot. So in the interim, they have at the end of every episode, they have to have a conversation about who you think the traitor is. And if you get it right, of course, you've eliminated one of the traitors. Again, it's 3. They start off with 3. And if you get it wrong, then basically you've just helped the traitors get one step closer to winning the whole pot. It was good. It was really good. Now, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. I feel like I watched the whole season back to back to back. I feel like I would have got irritated trying to watch one episode at a time, because they be stretching shit out. They be making it real suspenseful. But the fact that I was able to just watch 2 or 3 episodes at a time, it really helped. It really helped. Thank you, Leslie. My red lipstick and my nails. Thank you. This is my Juvia's place. Yeah, I'm almost out of a lot of my favorites. I gotta order some lipstick. I gotta get me some new lipstick. You see, this almost empty. My other Juvia's place is almost empty. My other one is empty. I said, I need to give me look at this Juvia's place. It's almost empty. You see how you can see the sides? See, this one is empty. Look at that. That one's empty. Look at that. I need to give me some lipstick. And then there's another one in here that's almost empty. Another one in here that's almost empty. I keep a bunch of my lipstick right here, because y'all know I don't come on camera without no lipstick on, child. And then this is one of my Juvia's places. Look at this. Look. This one almost gone. Look at that. It's broken off. Child, I need to go get me some lip. Maybe I'll order me some lipstick this weekend, because I sure need some new lipstick. Anyway, sorry, they knew what they were doing. Casting Phaedra and Sheree. Oh, Ultimate Girls Trip. Really, I'm about to go watch General Hospital. Go and watch it. I just watched it earlier. You better go ahead. They give a shout out to my girl Epiphany at the beginning. You're going to see her. I've been watching General Hospital since I was probably 7 years old. And that's not a lie. When I used to go to my godmother's house during the summer, I would go stay at my godmother's house during the summers and spring break and Christmas break. I always stayed at my godmother's house. And baby, my godmother watched all of the ABC soap operas. She remember Ryan's Hope. She looked at Ryan's Hope, All My Children, One Life to Live, General Hospital, without fail. Whenever we did something, baby, we had to do it before 12:30 or after 3 o'clock. Because where was she going to be? She's going to be watching her soaps. And that was before DVRs and all of that. Baby, she was going to be watching her soaps. We used to go to the movies. We used to go to the first movie, first thing in the morning. First movie, first thing in the morning. Whatever that first show was, the 10 o'clock show or whatever, baby, we would be at that 10 o'clock show, because we was going to be back home by 12:30 to watch Ryan's Hope. And then after Ryan's Hope got canceled, then they started Loving. Y'all remember Loving? Loving used to come on at 12:30, and then they just said, forget it. And baby, I watched until they canceled One Life to Live and All My Children. I watched One Life to Live and All My Children until they canceled it. I used to, why you got me here talking like this? I used to I used to VHS my soap operas every day. And when I came home from work, the only time I really missed a lot, it was obviously when I was in college and stuff like that. But once I got a VHS, baby, every day. That's why I've been watching The View from the first episode, because The View debuted during that time. I used to watch The View. I still watch The View. I used to watch Santa Barbara too. Remember Santa Barbara used to come on Channel 4. Well, it's Channel 4 here. It's come on NBC. I used to watch Santa Barbara too. I used to love me some Santa Barbara. I used to flip back and forth between Santa Barbara and General Hospital because it came on at the same time. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Child, they need to bring it back. They ain't showing nothing during the day today. They got 3 versions of Good Morning America because they don't have nothing else to put on. They need to go ahead. Right. Eating and Cruise. You know, Marty. Yes. Eating and Cruise. Yes. Tashina Arnold started on Ryan's Hope. Mm-hmm. Baby, my daddy used to get mad at me and my mom because I would, back then, you know, you had long distance when I was living in North Carolina. And I would call my mom, and me and my mom would literally sit on the phone and talk about All My Children in One Life to Live. Because she didn't look at General Hospital. She looked at All My Children in One Life to Live. Baby, we literally would sit on the phone. Because my mother retired while I was in college. My mother retired. So we used to sit on the phone when I was still living in North Carolina. And she started watching her soaps regularly because she was home. Baby, my daddy used to think we was talking about real people. When he figured out we was talking about the damn soap operas, he used to get mad as hell. He was like, I know y'all not running up my phone bill talking about no TV show. Baby, my daddy used to get so mad. He used to be like, I know y'all not running up my phone bill talking about no TV show. Child. Anyway, I'm getting off here for real, y'all. I love y'all. I gotta go. See, now y'all gonna be like, why am I getting no reviews, really, B? Because y'all kept me here talking till 9 o'clock. I used to like As the World Turns. Remember they had that little person on there that he worked with the guy that ran the club. I don't remember these people's names, but y'all, for the people who looked at, that was Another World I'm thinking about. Y'all remember Another World? Uh-huh. They had the little person on there, and he worked with the guy that ran the club. Remember, he got in trouble with the mob and got beat up. Mm-hmm. I never really got into it. I used to watch a little bit of Another World. Wally, yup. Wally. Jonathan. Jonathan, I need you to get on Bumble or something. My grandmother used to look at Young and the Restless. My grandmother used to look at the first 30 minutes of Young and the Restless. She looked at it from 12:30 to 1 o'clock. And then at 1 o'clock, she would turn on All My Children. So she only looked at the first 30 minutes of Young and the Restless, child. And then she would flip back and forth until 1:30. Right, Tracy. I'm getting off of here. I love y'all. Good night. Bye. This is how we be talking in our members only. When we get in our members only, these are the kind of conversations we be having. Child, get me off of here. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.